Would you look at that? I'm back. Okay. It's been. I think I've already checked just now. I uploaded the review of Dune 4 days ago. I think I was like maybe like 40% into the book Gunslinger, and let's say I've been addicted to reading for the past couple of days. I mean, it's just that I haven't been feeling well. Things aren't really going the way I want them to be. It's these times I go to escapism, but now I feel a bit better, a bit hopeful, and I have well, one thing being a little sick um, changed for the good is my sleep, which I believe it's stable now, and I hope that it would be that way. But enough with that. Let's speak about the books that I've read in that period of time. I've completed The Gunslinger, which I have very complicated thoughts about, which I want to speak to you guys. Um, which is let's say okay. Um, Let me speak about the things that I like about this book before I say about the things that I dislike, and I felt a little bit you know what is it, disappointed. Yes, disappointed by this. Let's say about the good things is that this has a very, you know very grotesque vibe to it, like one of those horror shows, or one of those like, I can't really describe it, but maybe it's because it was written in 1982. It's just one of those feelings that I would feel when I was a child looking at some, let's say, a horror show which took place in a cave, and stuff. It's hard to explain, but it is perfectly grotesque to the point that it felt like nostalgia, even though I haven't really consumed any media of this sort when I was younger. It's yeah, that's one thing. And the second thing is that this story is pretty rich. The characters, the story, especially the backstories, and the let's say when Roland took like a pill, which which was essentially LSD or something, and spoke to the, I don't really remember. It was like in a cave, like some demon ghost shit. I don't fucking know the name. Maybe it was called Hallow. No, wait. It's called the Oracle. I'm not really sure what the actual definition is for that word, but you talked to that about the prophecy. That shit was fucking badass, dude. I ain't gonna lie. That part, his backstories, this it's just a few very great events that happen, and also the writing style of Stephen King. Like the first time I read through this, I thought he spoke of women in a derogatory way, and he was sexist or something, and I just dropped it before. This is my second time trying to read it, so I think I read like the first 30 pages, and the next time I was like, I heard it was actually good, so I like kind of like endured for a minute, and bro, holy shit, I was blown away. Um, and yeah, I think that's about all that I can describe about what I like about this book. And let's say, yeah, now it's time for what I don't like about this book. Okay, the first things first, which I don't like about this book, is that um, this is the first book of the Dark Tower series, right? This is Gunslinger, the Dark Tower one. You know, I know it's mirrored in the camera, but whatever. It's Dark Tower one. Okay, this is supposed to be a story which starts the you know starts with the Dark Tower, talks about the Dark Tower, but it didn't do much of anything to expand on the world. Like, let's say when I was first reading this book, I thought, yes, this is a book which is a you know a book which is a part of a series, but this book in and of itself should have a good conclusion and should give me a lot of context about the words and things that it left on the in the air, in the starting. I believe that it would give some conclusion to it, which it sadly did not give. Okay, I'm gonna talk about everything that I expected this book to tell me. First, it's in the very first page and the first line. The man in black fled across the desert, and the gunslinger followed. Right? Who the fuck is the man in black? They didn't tell anything of the sort. Bro, they went so long searching for this man, the man in black. And when they found him, he just spoke of some bullshit. Like atoms in the air, the universe, the vast, dark, whatever the fuck he was talking about, bro. Bro, he did not talk about who he is actually. He did say a little bit. He gave like a hint, just a hint. It was like he's a guy who's apparently immortal, and leading the gunslinger is his motive for life, given by some deity of the Dark Tower or something. I'm not sure what that really is about, and they didn't expand on it that much. It was like, yeah, I said it, I gave you like 2 lines of context, figure it out. I didn't like that, okay? And um, also, yes, also, why was the gunslinger following him in the first place? What is his motivation to be here? How the fuck did his people get exterminated? Why did all of this even happen? Mate, yeah, dude, I get it. More if I read all of the books in the series, which are like, I think there's like, it spans about 6 books in its own series, and there's other stuff that I must read so that I would understand these 6 books. So it's like 8, or maybe it was 10 books, dude. But I don't like it, dude. I don't want to read 10 books to understand the first book. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. I mean, it doesn't make much sense. Like, alright, fine. You're gonna give me context later on. Just give me something in this book, dude. I spent all of my time reading. I think this was originally a 250-page book, dude. What the fuck, man? I don't know, like that. Was disappointing, dissatisfying. I don't like it. I don't fucking like it. Alright. And what else was there that they didn't tell me about? Yes, the power system. They didn't tell me about the high voice. I mean, they did give me something, but what the fuck does the high voice even do? High voice? What the fuck? What does it even do? Okay. I might be spiraling out of control. Okay. Let me get back to the topic. Okay, what the fuck is next? Yes. The most frustrating thing about this book is the fact that it goes on about this traveling for so long. Like, bro, get to the fucking point, man. I mean, I enjoyed through it, but at some point I just felt a little bit frustrated. Because how long are you gonna fucking travel, bro? Like, get to the point. I was eagerly waiting and reading about their travels. When they go from the desert to the mountain to the fucking cave in the basalt rock. I don't remember if it was a basalt rock, it was some fucking rock cave. And then they got into the mine cart. Then they went to the subway. Oh my god, man, get to the point. And when they got to the point, they didn't expand on much of things I was excited about. That was the thing. It was like they just made me run with a fish, with a carrot dangling in front of my face. And after I ran for like 2 hours, and I finally somehow caught the fucking uh, carrot. It's not a carrot, it's fucking radish, and it sucks. It was a feeling that, yeah, that literally was a feeling that I felt then. And yeah, And also, bro, why the fuck did they have to murder Jake like that, bro? I mean, they didn't murder Jake. He, I mean, he died falling off a cliff. Like, why, dude? Like, this guy. I won't call him a guy. This child of 9 years of age. His name is Jake. I forgot his full name. It's Jake though, but he lives. According to the Dark Tower series, this much I figured out that it has multiple universes and multiple worlds. Um, so the thing is that Jake is from a modern-ish world, and he's a good kid. He's a good kid, doing whatever kids do. And one day he was in a, I think it was on a, what is it, crosswalk? Is that what you call it? Whatever. It was there, and the man in black came into his world, fucking killed him by pushing him off the street, and he died in the most vile, grotesque way. It was bad. It was bad, dude. And he reincarnated or something into another world. Maybe dying or something has to do with switching worlds. And he came here, and he met with a gunslinger, and they traveled. But I mean, and they traveled. That's it. Uh, and the gunslinger, after he consulted the oracle, he found out that the boy must be sacrificed so that he would get to the Dark Tower. And that was, this was after I read the book and I searched it up. I found out that boy Jake was planted by the man in black so that he would test the gunslinger. That if the gunslinger had the guts to, uh, you know, sacrifice a child that he deeply loves, uh, for the Dark Tower. But did he really need to though? Like, bro, you just killed a 9-year-old kid out of nowhere twice, and the child knew about his upcoming death midway during their travels, and he was really scared and paranoid. It was sad. They did not have to do my boy Jake like that, man. Bruh, I would never forgive the man in black or the gunslinger for that shit. Uh, I think I've discussed as much as I can discuss about this book. And about the rating, though, bro, you can see that I have complicated feelings about this. It's just, I don't know, bro. This makes me remember Berserk, bro. Just grotesque and sad and good and bad. In the most, I don't even know how to describe it, dude. It's, yeah, it's definitely up there. It's definitely up there. This has to be, maybe if I understand a bit more context, I would enjoy this more. But this has to be like a 9 as well. Yeah, this is a 9. 9 out of 10. Yeah, yeah. And as I've said, I've got a bit addicted to reading. I immediately picked up A Short Stay in Hell by Stephen L. Peck. This book, I saw it in a Instagram reel. A guy well, he was fucking dumbfounded, like no in like a stupid way, but like he was fucking off the rails, bro. He was praising the book like it was the gospel or something, bro. So I had to see what it's all about, and I wouldn't really explain much of the story, but it's well, I liked it, but it ain't my type of story. I mean, it was good, but it talks about a hell, dude. What the fuck? I mean, even though it spoke about the hell, this guy Yeah, it's fascinating. It is. It definitely is fascinating. I just want some action type of stuff. This is one of those things where let's say I like Godzilla vs Kong or Godzilla X Kong movies, but they are like rated low by the IMDb ratings because it is bad according to the experts. But majority of the people who watch that movie love it, and it's like that. I like a particular niche. I wouldn't call it a niche. It's a genre, I think. Adventure, um, adventure, action, all that sort of stuff. Sci-fi, fiction, fantasy, all that sort of stuff. This is one of those things where it is splendid, phenomenal, and great, but it is but great as a piece of literature than a fantasy that I can think myself of being there. It's just what like those action movies when you like imagine yourself there. I just can't do that in here because it's fucking suffering. It's about a I mean yeah, there I go with the story. It's about a guy who goes to a Zoroastrian hell, meets people, falls in love, and it's just the vastness of that library hell. It's just that misery. It's just that, you know, just a hopelessness. It's really good, but it's not like my type of story. It's not like my type of stuff that I would like to read. It's good. It's definitely good. But yeah, just because it is a really good piece of literature, and it's also really short, I would give it like, let's say, yeah, it's mm, 7, 8, 8. Yeah, I should give this justice, dude. It's about like 8 out of 10. Yeah, and also this thing that I wanted to speak about is I think I'm kind of over my obsession with reading. It's not like I'm gonna quit reading as a whole because I've read too much. It's just that I'm gonna calm down a little bit. I have a lot of other genres that I want to go, fantasy, romance, poetry, philosophy. This is and also non-fiction books and psychology books. I have a Carl Gustav Jung's book, which I bought but I didn't read. I have a lot of stuff that I want to get into. There's mystery as well. I like mystery. Um, it's just that I'm gonna take a little break from this mindless reading because well, I might be pushing or romanticizing whatever I'm doing here, but I think I've bottled up a bit of courage and hopes to face life instead of ducking away through escapism, and also it's better and healthy to use this as a hobby rather than an obsession. Um, so right now I'm just reading Sherlock Holmes, uh, just a little bit here and there, and reading it before bed. Yeah, that's about it. And yeah, maybe I'll not upload for a while. I'll just upload after maybe a month, maybe later. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But yeah, yeah. I've been speaking for 20 minutes. My voice I might start coughing after this. So right, let's just yeah, pack this up. Bye, bye, bye.